Hey guys, this is part 3 of my tutorial on how to solve the centers of the 4x4 blindfolded using a method known as U2. In this section, I will be teaching you how to solve the top 4 centers, just those. Now, there's 4 centers on the top, including the buffer and the helper, and then 2 other random locations, right here. So I'm basically just going to go straight through the steps, one location at a time, just to show you what I would do. Now, the first one, if you have a white piece in the buffer location and no other whites up top, this is the easiest case. All you have to do is the U2. That is your move to shoot from the buffer to the helper. There are no setup moves necessary. That is the easiest possible case. The next case is if you have a white piece in the buffer location and a white piece in the helper location. This means that you cannot simply do a U2 because you would be continually stuck in that. What you have to do is you have to shoot it to one of these 2 locations. Now, these 2 locations both have algs, however they are very easy to remember. I'm going to show them up here for a sec. In case anybody wants to write them down, you can pause the video and do it now. The first position I'm going to show you is right here, up, left, back, so the orange one. If you want to shoot to that location, you simply do this algorithm. R prime, U, R, then do a U, then do an R prime, U prime, R, do another U. Now you do the sequence over again, except you substitute the U's with U2's. So then you do R prime, U, R, U squared, R prime, U prime, R, U squared. Now, that will have shot the piece to the correct location. However, we tried to shoot it to here, and you will notice that the piece ended up in the opposite location. Now this is very similar to the 3x3 using M2, in which if we have the yellow-orange piece in our buffer location and we want to shoot it there, we will not do the algorithm to shoot it there if the centers are already switched, if we've done an odd number of swaps. Instead of doing to that location, we would shoot to the opposite one, so we would shoot to right here using M squared U, M squared U. Same as on the 4x4. When you are solving the edges blindfolded, you must keep track of how many U2's you've done. If you have done an odd number of U2's and you have to shoot to one of these 2 locations right here, you must shoot to the opposite one. So let's say I've done 12 U2's, I've placed 12 pieces, and we have the case where both of these are solved. I could try to shoot to here. However, if I do, I will shoot to the wrong location because due to the odd number of U2's, the pieces will be switched. So with an odd number of U2's, always shoot to the opposite location for these 2. Okay, so let's go through the last case, in which we want to shoot to this position right here. In order to do this, we use an algorithm very similar to shooting to here, with only one difference. If we look at these, the U's that we were doing earlier have now switched to U primes. Everything else is the same. So the algo would be R prime, U, or U prime this time, R prime, U prime, or U prime. Then the same thing over again, but with U squared. So R prime, U, or U squared, R prime, U prime, R. Now we'll notice that although it's shot to this piece, since we do an odd number of flips, next time we shoot another piece, we will end up with it in the correct spot. So here's these algs again. That should be everything you need to know about solving the 4x4 blindfolded. If you have any questions or concerns, send me an email on my YouTube channel or speedsolving.com. Thank you.